Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today we got a little news video for some High Republic news. Two thingies. There's some details on the villains of the High Republic and some details on a High Republic tale in the upcoming VR game Tales from the Galaxy's Edge. Which I'll start with that. So, a little while back it was revealed that not a little while back. In fact, I think it just was like either earlier this month or last month. That Yoda will be in the game. The flashback tale told by the cantina owner, Cecil Slack, in the VR game. But now there's a trailer and details on that tale, which was revealed the trailer in an article on or an article from the Hollywood Reporter. But the tale has its own title, which is Temple of Darkness. It seems like even though it has its own name, it's just gonna be a part of the first episode of Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, which I didn't know that the Tales from the Galaxy's Edge was gonna be released episodically, like Vader Immortal. But yeah, I don't know if it's the only stuff being released episodically is the Tales, or the actual game is just being released episodically, and the present day story, and each episode will have the present day story, but we'll also have a new tale from. That's what it seems like to me. I'm not fully sure, but that tale, Temple of Darkness, was revealed that it will be taking place during the High Republic era, and therefore will be the first thing released in the High Republic era. So, yeah, but you'll play as a Jedi Padawan named Ade Sunzi, who it's the Jedi Temple on Batuu, and I guess some mysterious thing wipes out the temple, and the people at the temple. There's no one there. They've all mysteriously vanished, and so somehow gets the help of Yoda, probably like a distress signal or something like that, and Yoda comes, and Adi and Yoda then confront the evil, I guess. So yeah, definitely interesting there. Don't know how long it will be, if because the Vader Immortal VR game, the episodes are like around an hour-ish. I guess depending. I haven't really played them, but I don't know if this will be a lot longer or what. I don't know, but anyways, also in that Hollywood Reporter article, and had a preview for the upcoming High Republic Adventures comic series, which features Yoda, but it was only 2 pages, and they're black and white with no dialogue bubbles, so not much. Just shows Yoda and several other Jedi. So yeah, but anyways, on StarWars.com, there's finally some details on the villains of the High Republic, with several concept images. Well, it was only a few, but yeah. First, I'll jump into some new villainous beings, which are called the Drengir, which are like these weird plant-like creatures. So yeah, I'll have the concept image up, but on Star Wars.com, it had a bunch about them, which that all said, what could possibly send chills down the spine of the galaxy's protectors during the peak of the Jedi Order in Star Wars: The High Republic? And then a quote from Michael Siglaim, Lucasfilm Publishing Creative Director. One of the North Stars for this initiative is to answer the question, what scares the Jedi? Which is a really fun but extraordinarily challenging question to answer. He continued, all 5 authors, as well as the story group and publishing teams, had thoughts on what would scare them and why, but everyone agreed that it had to be something new. And that something new would be frightening in any galaxy. Meet the Drengir, unsettling amorphous beings, chock full of tentacles and teeth. In other words, pure Star Wars nightmare fuel. And quotes from Kevin Scott. As the Jedi struggle to deal with the aftermath of the great disaster, a new creeping terror rises from the ground beneath their feet. The Drengir are sentient plant life, who are looking to reap a terrible harvest across the galactic frontier, says Kevin Scott. The seed for the vegetation-based villains came from a sketch by Ian McCaig in the early days of the High Republic's development. Ian had been sketching monsters, and there was one creature that was covered in vines and creepers. It sparked off the inspiration for what became the Drengir. But then he goes on to talk about the concept art and how he came up with some ideas for the Drengir. But and he said they're sinister, unstoppable, and, as we'll find out, inescapably linked to the fate of our High Republic Jedi. So yeah, a weird little creature, but kind of interesting. I wonder how, they'll work. I'm guessing it would appear more in the Marvel comic series from Kevin Scott, because he talked about them the most, so. It only had quotes from him about them, so yeah. But anyways, we also got some details on the Nihil on Stars.com. And a quote from Charles Soule, which he said the Nihil are brutal, savage marauders based in the Outer Rim. Continued, they're the stuff of nightmares, able to appear anywhere and almost at will. They use bizarre, intimidating tactics, chemical weapons, poison, anything that might kill you, they'll use. Unlike the monstrous Drengir, the Nihil plan and plot now have a power structure, which might just make them even more frightening in the end. Another quote from Charles Soule. The Nihil are organized into 3 main divisions called Tempest, each with its own captain who wields total control, says Soule. They are frightening in a way that feels great for Star Wars, in part because of their code. If you can call it that, it's so simple. The Nihil take what they want. If you stand in their way, they will kill you and everyone you love. But even Chaos agents can have goals, and the Nihil's plans run directly through both the Republic and the Jedi Order. So yeah, a whole lot of super new stuff. They're said before how they are and what they do, but the newest thing that they're split into 3 divisions called Tempest. I don't know what that means, but yeah. But we also got some details on a high-ranking member of Nihil named Marchion Ro, which that's Stars.com. Charles Soule said Marchion Ro holds an important post within the greater Nihil organization. He is the eye of the Nihil, as was his father before him. He doesn't give the orders, that's up to the Tempest runners, but in a very real way, everything revolves around him, said Soule. The things that might make the Nihil more than just a bunch of Outer Rim raiders all come from Marchion. He is also, in every sense, a bad guy. It's been fantastic building someone around which to focus the darker elements of our High Republic story. So yeah, seems like he's a kind of leader of the Nihil. No one takes orders from him, but I guess his opinion is either highly respected or whatnot. But yeah, so basically kind of take orders from him, but I guess he could say something like, "Oh, maybe you should do this," and no matter what, they'll do it. But yeah, I guess that's what he alluded to. But yeah, definitely interesting there. So to see how the Nihil are involved in the story and what how they're involved in the great disaster, if they're involved. I assume they're involved. and whatnot. I wonder if we'll get any stuff from the point of view of Denial, either just parts of already, you know, stories, or maybe they'll get their very own book or comic. But that would be neat. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. That was all the High Republic news. Interested in the VR thingy. I don't have any VR equipment, so I can't play it. That comes out on November 19th, I believe, so. And I don't see myself getting any VR stuff in between that time, so. Maybe, but probably not. So I'll have to wait till January for High Republic stuff. For me to experience High Republic stories. So yeah, but other than that, let's just say I'll be doing reviews of the High Republic stuff when that comes out. You can check out my review for The Mandalorian Season 2, the first episode. I'll be doing a long form breakdown discussion video thingy coming out soon. I don't know when that'll be coming, but that'll be coming soon. I'm working on that right now, so you can check that out then. But for now, I've been Star Wars, I'll catch you guys in the next one.